It's Wednesday night, means it's variety night. Tonight we're playing a game called The Last Spell, as you can see up there. It's a turn-based, roguelike, wave survival, horde of zombie kind of game where you're basically in the center of this village and you're trying to protect your base from onslaughts from different directions, different waves and everything. We played it a lot last week and it was really, really fun. I stayed up probably an hour and a half past my bedtime playing it because I was so interested in it. It's really, really good. All right, so you got to start a new game because basically, because it's a roguelike, every time that you fail, you've got to start off all over again. So we're on our third run. We did, I think it starts at 0, so we did 0, 1, and 2. The thing is, each run that you do, you get some upgrades. So this is our town. You see our village, we have these walls. So the objective here is like, you see how there's these pink arrows down here. That's the direction that enemies are gonna come from. And we want to prevent them from getting here. So we're gonna position ourselves, like we'll put Caden over here. Then we have our archer here. Archers are really, really good. We're good to go. We'll start throwing daggers. Oh, that's good because he needs something to do that's at a range. So let's bring this guy out here. We'll throw some daggers at you. Oh my goodness, that's a good attack. Then throw daggers at 3 people like that. Wow. Okay, this character's powerful. Oh, well, we'll get that one too. Never mind, they dodged. All right, we've shot him up as much as we can. Wave 2 begins. All right, now we can do the rain of arrows. Look at that. Oh, all right, and there is friendly fire too, so you have to be careful. The interesting thing about this game is that over time that you play, like you get better and better at fighting. Like I want to say one of the most, off-putting things, but somewhat disappointing things is, and I'll go into it in more detail later too, but I don't feel like it's possible to win the game when you first set out. Like you're required to fail a few times, and that kind of doesn't feel great. To me, anyway. I don't know how you guys feel about stuff like that. But because of the nature of the way that, like, your upgrades work in this game, you've got to do a few runs before you get all of the things that you need to win. Like, your characters aren't taking out enemies like this. We leveled up. Everyone leveled up. We got an S rank. All right, this guy's using a dagger. The dagger attacks do physical damage. All of them do physical. So getting range damage won't really help him. I think critical will be good, because it is rare. I don't want to reroll it and risk losing it. Let's give him more damage, plus poison damage. I think I'm gonna get that one, because his best skill is this poison one right here, this throwing daggers. Wait, unlocks the ballistic defense, automatically firing bolts at the incoming horde? What? See, this is what I was talking about. I was talking about it earlier, saying like, there's so many upgrades that it makes it feel like you almost can't win until you've done this. Like, heroes are generated with another action point, or more mana. Like, the first time you get this, you only have 3 heroes. Getting 3 extra action points is basically like getting a whole new hero. What does reliability do? So, reliability, if your attack has damage range, let's say it does 1 to 10 damage, reliability boosts up the 1 closer to the 10, so that your damage is more reliable. Which is an interesting stat, I think. I think it's cool to have a thing that makes it so that you are more consistently doing the higher end of your damage. But you might get hit here. Because your characters don't restore their health each night either. The only thing that regenerates is like, you see he has the gray bar above his health is armor. Armor can regenerate each turn, but your actual health doesn't. So if you ever take too much damage, your character's like that damage persists. 43 health loss. We still got an S rank, so that's nice. So now we'll get better rewards. Nobody got into the town, so the villagers don't even know that we're just fighting off hordes and hordes of enemies. Now they start coming from 2 directions. You have to start splitting your efforts, which becomes a little more difficult. Hooray, it worked. We win. That was close. Yeah, my rogue took a lot of damage that night. We only got an A because of how much HP we lost. But we still managed to keep the city panic to a minimum. The people of the city live on peacefully. You have to replenish your mana. I know. You're all out. This ended up being a bit tougher than I thought. You can do this all night long. No, you can't, actually. That's the problem right here, is that no one can do this all night long. That's why we need to stop and take breaks for mana. I guess we'll find out where that one monster is. Am I blind? I don't see the final enemy. What? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I was like, come on. I didn't see anything happen. Okay, good. Stab. I didn't even go full power. Yet you're missing like 60% of your health. More magic damage. Sweet. I could put him up to 11 move points. That's crazy. That's way too many move points. Stab. I thought he was going to say something cool like, you know, booyah or something, but instead his kill slogan was, I have to replenish my mana. Right, we should be able to just take this guy out with no problem and survive another night. Oh, what? The panic got... I thought that we reached panic level 1 already. S rank. Wow, I'm making so much money. That's... ow. Things have started to take a turn for the worse. I need to destroy that big old boomer there. We need to deal with this. This is a big problem. All right, spear guy's got to take care of this guy. I wonder if, like, if I kill them here, they blow up on their own guys. They do. All right, let me just go stabby stabby and we win. That wasn't so bad. Another night survived. S rank for my heroes, at least. Not so much for the town. We had a little bit of panic. Those big guys that are eating everybody, they're not very nice. Lots of zombies and explosions as far as the eye can see. I don't know if I'll survive. You didn't even go full power? Well, you should. Why are you holding back on me? We need you to go full power. I'm about to face my my doom at the hands of these zombies. I don't think I can stop the enemies from attacking me. Okay, so there's only 7 of them left. They're more concerned with the walls than taking me out, which is great. Be distracted by the walls. Be distracted by walls so that I don't die. That was close. I need to be more careful. You sure do. Oh, never mind, we lose. The last mage fell. I didn't see that guy sneak in, that little doggy. That little doggy got us. Kaboom. The magic circle is destroyed. Rest in peace, Noelle. You did great. Mahika was the MVP. Yeah, this is the last spell. It was a really fun roguelike turn-based strategy game where you're building up your defenses during the day and you fight off hordes and hordes and hordes of zombies, like you can see in this picture here at night. The pacing of the game is pretty good. Like, the waves are increasing in difficulty. You get lots of unlocks through play. The only complaints I have are, I feel like the, you look at some of the upgrades we've unlocked, I feel like the game wants you to fail and that you don't have all the tools available to you to succeed right off the get-go. If you look at other roguelikes, like if you take Tales of Maj'Al or ADOM, Ancient Domains of Mystery, I believe that's what it's called. It's an acronym for that. Or Binding of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, or countless other ones. Like, sure, you'll get some things that help you a little bit to succeed, but you're still... Your main goal is to improve at the game, get better, learn about the game, figure out what's going on, and then eventually, through lots of knowledge, trial and error, and building up all of that together, you have a good run that you're able to manipulate into a great run that's eventually a successful run. Whereas in this game, even if you had the luckiest start on your first run and everything went well for you, I think it's almost mathematically impossible to win on the first run. The walls that are here right now are all added because of bonuses you got from losing. This one I think is an example of one that makes sense for the game. Like, you're more likely to see uncommon items. So you kind of could see some of the cool stuff more often. Like, this is what I was talking about. Like, the initial walls here, basically necessary in order to progress to further waves. So that's my only gripe with the game. And while it is just one, and I feel it's sort of significant, because what it does is it ends up lulling you into a false sense of progression. Like, you feel like you're doing better, but you haven't really learned anything. Like, each run will get you further and further, because each time that you fail and each time you go through, you're unlocking something that was basically required to beat that level, or that round, or that wave. And now that you've failed at it, the game's like, okay, now you can progress. I still love the game, and I still think that it's fantastic, and I'd play it more and more and more.